love Wicker Park. And for those of you who are familiar with Bethlehem Lights, Wicker Park was the division of Bethlehem Lights, primarily bringing you garden greenery. It was so popular for your garden and for your home, and really inspired by summertime and then fall greenery. We knew that to create beautiful holiday decor was the next step. And so that's what we have as our today's special value, our final greenery collection today's special value of the year. The decision that you'll make is which of our offerings would you like, and then would you like them with red berries or white berries? And if you take a look right here where I am, because I'll tell you, frankly, if you want it to look beautiful, if you want it to look beautiful for the entire season, if you want it to look beautiful and you don't have to do a thing, you don't have to mist it or spritz it, you don't have to water it, you don't have to baby it, you just place it and enjoy the beauty, then I'm telling you, faux is the way to go. But there are levels. And so if you want something that really does give you that designer decorator look, then what you want is Wicker Park. So as you're looking at our beautiful mantle here, and I'll just point out really quickly, above the mantle, we've got a 24-inch wreath, and you're going to choose either, remember, red berries or white berries. On the mantle, we've got for you a 6-foot garland. So that's an option. And no matter what choice you're making, the price is less than $50. Now, you'll notice we placed 2 of them, and I just want to step to the side so you can see it. This is the swag, and I love the vertical beauty of this display. So while a wreath is wonderful, but sometimes what you want is a vertical display. And look at all of the pine and the pine cones and the mix of berries and how lush it looks and how realistic it looks. And these are great indoors or out. And then finally, the way we decorated using the hanging basket, which is your 4th option, so wreath, garland, swag, right there in the little basket there inside of the fireplace, we put what is a hanging basket into a wicker basket, just as beautiful decor. That's how you create that wonderful designer look to your holiday home, and have greens that always look fantastic, that have that decorator touch, and it couldn't be easier. So our final greenery collection today's special value of the year. The item number is H232-892-4995. That'll be the price for any choice that you're making. The wreath, the garland, the swag, or the hanging basket. And then you're going to choose whether you'd like the white berries or red berries. One last thing you can also decide. You can decide if you want yours to ship immediately, or if you would like it to ship on the week of November 29th. So if you're one who tends to decorate a little closer to the Christmas holiday or after Thanksgiving, then you can opt for that later ship date, or you can choose to ship immediately. Let me introduce you to one of our brand experts with the Wicker Park collection. Michelle Stretch is joining us tonight for our final presentation of the Today's Special Value on what has been a very busy day. Hi, Michelle, how are you?
Hi, Leah. I'm great. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Thank you so much. Good. And thank you so much for that introduction to Wicker Park. Everything in this collection is unlit, and I think that makes it a little more seasonal. So you can decorate all season long with these and beyond, and especially with the white berries, which I think is just, summer, fall, all times of the year. But with this collection, Leah, we put no fillers in anything. And by fillers, I mean, did you ever see like the little kind of papery greens that you might see in wreaths or garland? These are all gorgeous, unmatched, realistic greenery. We have noble, balsam, red cedar in each one of these. We put together a great collection, so depending on your needs and where you might want to use them, you can combine them. And you can certainly use these outside as well, Leah, because these are ultra fade resistant, can rain on them, snow on them. And you're just going to add that fresh greenery with what you said. You don't have to spritz, you don't have to water, there's no mess to clean up, and they look great year after year.
It's interesting. I remember reading an article, and it was by an interior designer whose job was to do holiday decorations for very exclusive high-end hotels. And what the designer was talking about in terms of, and basically sharing those designer tips, that when you walk into that luxury hotel and you see all the lush greens and you think, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful, to be able to create that in your own home, this is the perfect way to do it. And I want to kind of make our way around, Michelle, if we can, because
Sure.
we have used each of these in a variety of different ways. We certainly know a wreath is great on a door or over a fireplace, but I can put that wreath in the center of my table, maybe put some candles, and it becomes a wonderful centerpiece. I love vertical decoration in the form of a swag because I can put that on a post, or I can put that, you know, in a narrow hallway at the center. There are just like so many wonderful things, and it's lush. The amount of pine cones and the scale and the berries and all the greenery just makes any choice absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I do love that swag too, and that's not always easy to find. The baskets as well, and that is the teardrop shape. So it's a little bit larger, about 10 inches across at the top, comes down to that beautiful point at the bottom, and that makes it perfect. You know, I have this over here on an old sled. I have one on the wall here. So in any of those kind of rectangular spaces, Leah, even on a front door, that makes a really good choice. And where you're standing too, those newel posts, you could even add a bow to the top of those, and they are a perfect kind of cap off to the end of your stairs.
I love that look. And so you can see, and you know, let's face it, I love the hobby store as much as anyone. And we all know you can go there and find greens. What we're talking about here, we're talking about designer greenery. When you see not only the swag, here's our hanging basket that we put in a little basket beside the stairway. I'm gonna pop right up here because how many of you have a sideboard or you want to put the garland down the center of your dining room table? I mean, Michelle, the possibilities and the design opportunities are really endless with these pieces.
It's really true. And I love that garland, and you're seeing some lights that we put in there. So if you do want to light these up for the holiday season, we have those to go with that, or you might have some at home. But just laying that there, and you know what? It's a little bit different than our very thick garland. You could lay that on a mantle, and then you have room to do other things as well. That's actually my home. So I just laid that garland up there. I had some room for some decorations. I used everything in the collection right there that you see. There's my kitchen. And I just freshened up that little space where I spend probably most of my day. So I get to look at something nice in the kitchen. You see the basket there, and then the garland and wreath. And how nice to just be able to add that. That's Rachel Cavis's home. She's been here with me today with the Today's Special Value. Gorgeous. She actually put the wreath in the chandelier. How ingenious of an idea is that? And that's actually the front of her home. She used all of the pieces in that collection there as well. So look how great that looks. You could certainly light that up for Christmas or for the holidays, but you could leave that up really all winter long.
Every room looks beautiful. The outdoor space looks beautiful. You can see how lush, and whether you're framing in the doorway, whether you're putting in that perfect wreath that looks great inside or out, this is our final greenery collection today, special value of the year. So let me remind everybody, here are the choices. You're going to let us know whether you want the 24-inch wreath, the 6-foot garland, the 18-inch hanging basket, or the 36-inch swag. And then you decide white berries or the red berries. And because these are unlit, these really can be something you leave out throughout the season. And particularly with the white berries, I think that's just, you know, that just brings a little bit of the look of nature into your home year round. And then when would you like them to ship? Would you like yours to go out immediately? Are you the person who does your decorating before Thanksgiving, or just as soon as you push away from the Thanksgiving table? Or do you wait a little closer to December? Whatever your choice is, you can have your items shipped immediately, or we have the week of November 29th. What I will tell you is the hanging basket, and let me just hold this up and show, because I love not only how beautifully done this is, and it does have the chain to hang, 18 inches, but that I can place this into another vessel if I wanted to. But because it can go outside, now I've got the greenery I want outdoors, and I don't have to worry. It's going to continue to look good. So this, Michelle, has been our most popular. You know, I think what's also terrific, looking at your pictures and looking at Rachel's pictures and even what we've done here on our set, is every corner of the home where we want to add a little bit of that greenery and that nature and that beauty of the holidays, we can with these.
You really can. And I'll tell you, if you ever pick up any kind of a design magazine, you know that in every room, there's a little bit of nature in that room. So if you wanted to pick up one of these pieces and keep them out there all winter long, that would be great. I just wanted to show you here too. I took two of those teardrop flags and I put them side to side. So these are 36 inches each. So that's about 6 feet there. Put this little Bethlehem light 3-tier candle in the center. And look how pretty this is. This would be a gorgeous piece for a mantle or the center of a table. So that's another great look. If you wanted something a little bit different than the garland, but the garland also is very versatile and it does bend and swag a little bit too. Love it. That's effortless. Imagine your holiday dinner with that. I mean, you just feel really good.
Oh, you probably have a table runner. Now you add that beautiful garland to the center of the table, or if you're getting two of the swags, you can put those together. You've got these wonderful pieces that now become the decoration that makes the holiday special, that makes your home look exactly the way that you want. And for a lot of us, we're looking through the pages of those designer and decorator magazines, and that's the look that we want to achieve. It's what Bethlehem Lights has done from the very beginning, and Wicker Park is a division of Bethlehem Lights, bringing you that same great quality. However, the greenery that you know from Wicker Park, no lights. And if you want to add a little strand of fairy lights, we've got plenty of those. You certainly can, but just to have the lush greens, the wonderful pine cones. I love the twig back to this. Everything about it looks like what you would expect the most beautiful of nature to be. And as I was saying, we know that I love the hobby store as much as anyone else, and there are little greens that you can get that are just a little fill-in pieces to add a touch. But if what you want really is that designer look, that look of real, that beautiful dimension and texture, that's exactly what Wicker Park brings to us. And so we're looking here at the swag, 36 inches long. And I don't know if we can show, but I love that we had the hanging baskets on our outside set, Michelle, which just porch, deck, awning. Maybe you've got just a wonderful entrance to your home where you'd love to have your hanging baskets. As we see them there, so pretty.
Yes, maybe your baskets are out there, and maybe your flowers are dead that are out there hanging right now, or your mums are ready to go. This is just a great idea to hang it outside. Remember, these are ultra fade resistant, and it can rain, it can snow on here, the sun can shine on them. This is so realistic. We put no fillers at all in here. So there's none of that little papery, fillers that you'll see. This is all noble and balsam and red cedar. And I just wanted to show you too, Leah, that I did put some fairy lights on this basket. So if you wanted to do that, you certainly can. I also wanted to show you too, if you had a wreath and you wanted to hang a little ornament in the center. I love this. I feel like this is a neat woodsy look. I took this ornament out of my son's ornament box, but I thought it looked really cool too. So, and by the way, that real woodsy look is in that look of nature. And I wanted to show you here that I created another centerpiece with some trees, some bottle brush trees. So you can really have fun with them, customize these pieces to your liking, but they are gorgeous. And guess what? They'll last year after year.
And that's the beauty. You'll be able to bring them out year after year, or leave them out if you'd like. So here's where we are. This is our final greenery collection, today's special value that we are offering for the remainder of the year. This is also the final presentation of our today's special value from Wicker Park. You have loved the greenery that they brought to you for your outdoor space and your indoor space. This is the holiday offering. So let us know whether you'd like the 24-inch wreath, the 6-foot garland, the 18-inch hanging basket, which has been the most popular, or that 36-inch swag. It's going to be $49.95 for your choice, whichever choice you're making, as many as you'd like. 5 easy pay means $9.99. That's how it's billed to you. Do you want red berries or white berries, and would you like it to ship immediately or the week of November 29th? H232892, that is the item number. Michelle, thank you so much. It was great to have you in the show.
It's great to see you, Leah. Thanks for having me.
All right, so we've got more cheers, more gifts and a hot pick.
Miss Leah, you know, two magazines I really love.